inside Oracle Arena in Oakland. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, in recent years, no doubt, this has been the NBA's epicenter.
I'll take it one level above you, baby. How about this team has redefined the offense in the NBA, leading the league with record-setting three-point shots made.
Join us to watch some of the greatest players on the planet, and they're ready to go. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's the start they were looking for, just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at three here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Second and three, got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them. Steph Curry against Paul George. Patrick Beverly with the block. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Steph Curry, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
George matched up with the two-time MVP. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Curry. He buries it.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
The drive, right to the basket. Paul George missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Curry, he has scored 11 points. He's knocked down 3 threes. What a start.
He's on pace for 44 points in this ballgame. You probably want to limit his touches and actually start contesting some shots.
You can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Knocked loose. 2-point shot for Curry. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. Warriors come up with it. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark. George. Oh, that's how it's done. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Number 21, Patrick Beverly.
To Curry. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions.
Thompson. Steph Curry. He's now shooting 5 for 7. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Curry. The pass set it all up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Williams into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Strong finish for Paul George. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To the basket goes Curry, but his shot stays out. George, defended by Draymond Green. Oh, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. The Warriors are now serving.
Williams. Paul George looking good. 4 for 5.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Green. That's off the side of the rim, short. Corner 3 at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Clippers are out in front. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Curry. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Curling inside. Paul George swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Green. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Thompson. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Curry. To Green. Here's a chance from long range. They love this hustle. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range, and Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
It's Steph for 2. Wide open look won't go. Paul George to Leonard. Big finish at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Kawhi Leonard here against Kevon Looney. Fires the three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Paul George. 4-3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Kawhi Leonard pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
George to Leonard. Trying to cash in. Leonard shot won't go down. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
He throws it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
2 points.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. George guarded by Looney. Takes stock of the floor to Leonard. For three, and Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Leonard steps out and hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Fires the three. That no good. Off the mark.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Steve Kerr gets some new personnel on the floor.
Substitutions, Golden State.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Curry with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Russell. Cauley-Stein gets it in the left corner. Green. Oh, it took a while, Jay, but he hits his first three of the game here tonight.
Yeah, couldn't really get one to fall in the first quarter, but he stayed the course and did a good job of squaring his shoulders to the basket.
Curry to bring it up. His guys can hold for the final shot. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Shot by Curry, no good. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Clippers have the basketball. Not that time.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Curry, how's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
On a bad pass, going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Goes to the left side. Curling inside. To George. LA with 4 to shoot. George buries it.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Curry. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. George on the drive, but his shot misses. Curry into the front court. Trailing by.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Clippers have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
D'Angelo Russell sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Cauley-Stein powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Green. Curry. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Leonard. Rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Curry. Offensive board to Thompson. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Steph lets loose. Deep 2 there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Curry cleans it up. Offensive board to Curry. Over to the right side. Thompson. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Stephen Curry with a look. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Leonard. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Russell to Thompson. Two-point shot for Curry. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
And Draymond Green throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Russell. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
George here against Steph. Has a look. Shot by George misses. To Curry. D'Angelo Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Leonard to Paul George. From long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
It's Steph for 2. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. Golden State Warriors.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight, but it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
From the painted area, won't go down. Knocked loose. Cauley Stein against Paul George. It's LA Clippers ball. Paul George to Harkless. Surveys the floor. George to Harkless. Willie Cauley-Stein with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Beverly into the front court. The lead is 11. PG lets it fly. A fundamental shot right there.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Curry. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And the nice finish at the rim.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Curry. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
State Warriors. Number 11, Klay Thompson. And number 23.
To Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Nice finish at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Curry trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Steph Curry, defended by Harkless. Goes to the right side. Thompson with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
George, guarded by Klay Thompson, rises for the slam. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is there.
Me neither. Knocked loose. Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Curry. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Thompson. Not getting the bounce. To Leonard. To the rim, lays it up and in.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Leonard. Flushes.